welcome back. In today's video we're going to be restoring this lifelike F40 Santa Fe. So let's get right into it. Just looking at this, I have a feeling someone else has been inside of this engine. The soldering just looks a bit messy. I don't think a lot of this was factory. Hey, that's what the fun of buying used trains is. You never know what happened with it originally. You don't know who owned it. Pop that brush up, pop the spring out, put them both off to the side in the corner. I already restored the other F40 off camera, the Union Pacific one. And I just bought another one, which you may be seeing either in tomorrow or the next day's video. It's something really cool that I've been wanting forever, but I've just been never able to get, so stay tuned for that. It's more of a project than it is, you know, just a restoration. Some people on Discord already know exactly what I got. Well, not got, built. So they're gonna be expecting the video coming out tomorrow. It also has to relate with the wood cars. So, with that out of the way, it looks like this truck is just about disassembled. Unscrewing the last screw right now. It actually doesn't even look too dirty in here. There's just a bit of stuff I need to clean. It's not much stuff at all. Just a bit of oil on the gears. Nothing super crazy like the Union Pacific one I had. It's just a tiny bit of oil. This is a really nice looking engine. That gear looks pretty clean. That one looks good. That one looks good. And that one looks good. That's very surprising. Just a bit of oil in there. So, I think that's actually one of the cleanest engines I've been inside recently. So, I guess I'm just gonna give it some fresh oil. I think I may have to slightly open it a bit. That. Let's start reassembling this gearbox. Pretty sure the smaller gears go off to like the side. This is kind of a confusing engine to put together. Forgot exactly which way it went apart. Maybe I have to flip it over. I think the little pivot that holds this gear in is broke. Yeah. Now what, I think I'm gonna swap motor casings, possibly. So, I'll be back. Okay, so I got the motor block sorted out. I had an old lifelike one just laying around, so I decided to use this one. I believe this actually came off another Santa Fe engine, believe it or not. I think these blue gears might all be the same size or something. I think I got these on the right way. Yeah. Well, pretty good. Except this one. Ah, that's the wrong way. So, the gears go on like this. Bigger gear there. Smaller gear here. So now we can actually give this some oil. I'm just going to put it all right about there. That seems good. Now let's put on the last gear in here. Right there. Put a little bit of oil on it. Now let's see. Will these two line up, or do I need to get up something different? So I'm gonna have to try and figure this out, why it won't all fit in here. So I think I'm gonna go look for more things again. That took less than a minute. I already found the other cover that went with this particular one. I think I'm gonna have to do some cleaning and adjusting to this part though, just because it's kind of old and it's been sitting in my parts bin for a while. So it's gotten some dust and hair on it. I also think I may have to go straighten out this little pivot right in here. Don't know if you can see this or not. Okay, so pop the little bearing out. There, I think that's in place now. So let's try and put this on now. I am just gonna really hope that this fits on here. I think I might have issues elsewhere getting this back together. So I'm gonna just get this back together off camera. Okay, it took quite a bit of time, but I finally got this all assembled and turning freely. So now what we gotta do is just start putting these springs and brushes in. So I think the best way to go about this is going to be put one in at a time and then screw it in. If my screw will get in there. as that one's in. This one I need to put the screw in because it fell out. So there's our screw. Now it's time to put the spring and brush in here. Why don't I just tap that brush down a bit. Try not to lose the spring. This one here is going to be a bit trickier. There goes the spring again. Alright, so I have the F40 set up on the tracks, but one thing is the other Union Pacific F40 had its motor burn out. So until I can get to do work to that one, I just temporarily converted it into a dummy. So let's see how this works. It seems to run just about pretty well, so how does it go in reverse? So, thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this restoration.